The Great Depression is considered one of the worst economic crises in modern history, profoundly and comprehensively impacting the global economy. The crisis began in the United States in 1929 and lasted until the early 1930s, leaving its mark on nearly every country in the world. The Great Depression was a period of economic collapse, mass unemployment and extreme poverty, leading to radical changes in economic and social policies. The Great Depression was not caused by a single factor, but rather by the accumulation of multiple causes. Black Thursday occurred on October 24, 1929, when the US stock market crashed catastrophically. Investors lost billions of dollars in just a few days, leading to a collapse in confidence in financial markets. This crash was the result of excessive investment and uncontrolled speculation in the stock market, with many people relying on loans to buy stocks. During the economic boom of the 1920s, often called the Roaring Twenties, productivity increased significantly, but wages did not rise at the same pace. This led to many families being unable to purchase the goods being produced, resulting in inventory buildup and declining production. Thousands of American banks collapsed due to poor management and defaulted loans. When these banks failed, people lost their savings, exacerbating the crisis. The United States imposed protectionist laws such as the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act in 1930, which raised tariffs on imports. Other countries retaliated by imposing high tariffs, leading to a significant decline in global trade. The agricultural sector was already suffering from falling crop prices due to overproduction. The economic crisis worsened the plight of farmers, especially after the Dust Bowl in the United States, which devastated farmland. The impact of the Great Depression was far-reaching, affecting all aspects of economic and social life. Unemployment rates in the United States reached about 25%, meaning that a quarter of the workforce became unemployed. In some other countries, like Germany, unemployment reached even higher levels. Poverty spread dramatically, with millions unable to afford food or shelter for themselves and their families. Long lines formed outside shelters and soup kitchens. Depression led to family breakdowns and social instability. Crime rates and domestic violence increased due to economic pressures. The crisis was not confined to the United States. It extended to Europe, Latin America, and Asia. Germany was among the hardest hit countries due to its heavy reliance on American loans after World War I. In response to the crisis, governments took various measures to deal with the Great Depression. In 1933, US President Franklin D. Roosevelt launched a comprehensive program known as the New Deal, aimed at rebuilding the economy through creating new jobs via infrastructure projects, regulating the banking sector to prevent bankruptcy, providing direct support to impoverished families. The United States abandoned the gold standard, allowing it to print more money to stimulate the economy. Government spending was boosted to stimulate economic growth, later becoming known as Keynesian economics, named after British economist John Maynard Keynes. Regulatory bodies such as the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, were established to regulate financial markets and prevent reckless speculation. The Great Depression demonstrated the importance of implementing strict regulations to govern financial markets and prevent risky speculation. The Great Depression demonstrated the importance of implementing strict regulations to govern financial markets and prevent risky speculation. The crisis highlighted the role of government intervention in protecting the economy and supporting citizens during crises. Protectionist policies proved harmful to global trade, leading to increased economic cooperation between nations after World War II. The Great Depression remains an important lesson in human history, showing how fragile economies can be if not managed wisely and carefully. Although the crisis was devastating, it led to radical changes in economic and social policies, contributing to the development of more sustainable and resilient economies. Today, the lessons learned from the Great Depression serve as a fundamental reference for understanding how to address future economic crises.